Max. Max. Guess I got this myself. Welcome everybody to Tex-Mex Nerd Feed. I'm Tex, and I'm solo today. Today I'll be talking about the Borderlands 3 trailer. Borderlands is something that Mex has never tried and doesn't know much about, so he decided not to be a part of this one. It'll be a part of a new series where we talk about things solo where the other doesn't know much about. Eventually I would like to get a video up where Mex does get introduced to the Borderlands series, and that might be something that we do soon. But for right now, I, Solo, will be talking about the Borderlands 3 trailer. It looks pretty much like a typical Borderlands game. You have the thousands and hundreds of thousands and billions, apparently over 1 billion of guns in this game. The enemies look fairly similar. You have the regular psychos in the army. However, it looks like they're trying to get a little bit bigger with the enemies this time, as they did show this crazy Tyrannosaurus fire-breathing, three-jawed monster-looking thing. But anyway, there's 4 new characters in the game. Starting off with the one that they always kind of have, the operative. His name is Zane in this one. He's an older looking man, white hair, he's got glasses. It appears as though he's going to be a crossover between Zero from Borderlands 2 and Wilhelm from the pre-sequel, as he does throw out a decoy which collects all of the aggro from the other enemies, and all the enemies will aim at the decoy rather than him, and he also has a drone working on his side. There is Mose the Gunner, which looks to be the high-class damage dealer. Her special seems to be a armored unit, a tank unit, self-unit, that has a secondary turret on it for somebody else in your party to jump in and use. There is Flak, the Beastmaster, which looks to be the more inventive of the group this time. Flak is spelled with a 4 instead of an A. He looks to be, it's very unknown right now as to what his full potential is, but it seems as though he can either sway beasts around him, like the Skags or Spiderlings, to be on his side, or he can call them for his own use. There's also a small goblin-looking creature that holds a gun on its own that was in his picture with him. And lastly, there is Amara, the Siren for this game. And instead of the Siren being the support role in this, she looks to be the upfront brawler, as she gets 6 magic arms that will just punch anything in her way. The worlds look to have changed dramatically as well. There are the typical Borderland worlds where it looks like a radioactive wasteland of some sort, or Mad Max style scrapped together worlds. There also seems to be some metropolitan city that is all kinds of built up and neon lights everywhere, so I'll be interested to see what that entails. There looks to be some new vehicles. It seems as though most of the vehicles are now tireless, except the one vehicle which is nothing but a tire. And who knows if we'll play any presidents in the game, but I really enjoyed the brick solo, saxophone solo that they had in the trailer, which incorporated a stylish mustache for him in his regular get-em-up and brawler gear. A strange take for them, there was no talking during the trailer that they released. Usually there's a buzz from Claptrap or any other of the characters, but there was no talking in this one. If they're trying to keep it spoiler free for now, or just not letting you know up until the point, just a bit strange on my end. However, there were 2 what looked to be villains introduced. One of them was a male sporting red glowing tattoos on the side of his face, which may be introduction to male sirens, which is something that we haven't seen before. But they look to be the 2 main villains of the game, this man and his female counterpart. It didn't show much of what they did aside from just strolling through wasteland. I think at one point they might have saw Lilith as well, but they seem to be the main villains of the game, which would be interesting to note a male siren who had red tattoos instead of the glowing blue ones, which sirens usually have. Everything said, I'm very excited for this game. I've always loved the Borderlands series, and the new characters look to put an interesting part into this game. Excited to see how they interact with each other and with the old characters, and how many of the old characters they will bring into it. Something I'd also like to bring up is that they're bringing back Reese from the Tales of the Borderlands series, which was a Telltale game that involved the Borderlands universe. It seems to be upsetting a lot of people that Troy Baker will not be voicing Reese in this, as he wasn't even notified that Reese would be in this game, which is a little bit upsetting, as he did a very good job playing Reese in this game. But I suppose we'll see what happens during the game and who's going to voice him, if they'll even sound similar. He appears to be a lot older than he was in the Tales from the Borderlands game, so maybe that's why. Other than that, I am very excited to play this game. If you like this video, hit the like, hit subscribe if you like all of our videos, and hit that notification bell so you can get all of our new videos coming up. We'll be doing more of these solo videos within time. If you like this, comment on them and tell us what more we can do. If you think one of your friends would like this, someone else likes Borderlands, share that with them. We will be doing more solo videos coming up in the future. Mex will be releasing one soon. He'll be going on about Darksiders release on the Nintendo Switch. Nothing else on my end, so thanks for watching.